Okay, right, here we are, dearly beloved. I'm here with Ava. She is going to tell me, well, she's going to answer my questions in no uncertain terms and talk about her experience of working with me. So, Ava, thank you very much for taking the time to talk.
Thank you for having me.
I really appreciate it. Thank you. And so, first question is, what were you experiencing before you came to me?
Well, before working with you, I was experiencing quite a lot of pain and discomfort in two areas, in my left wrist and right shoulder. I have been living with this discomfort, I'd say, for over 10 years, on and off. In my wrist, I had severe tendonitis, which would flare up randomly if I took a flight or if the weather changed. But
Mm,
I just felt like it was really just getting worse as I aged. My shoulder, this was as a result of possibly over depending on crutches after a foot surgery I had. And I just had trouble doing everyday tasks. And I was worried, because opposite shoulder, opposite arm,
yeah.
was this condition going to get worse as I aged? So yeah.
Okay. All right. And can you tell me why you chose me or what drew you to me and my services?
Well, as I said, I was getting to a point where I couldn't really do daily things. I mean, simply with my wrist, I couldn't lift or carry a plate from one place to the other.
Mm,
And when I broke a plate, that's when I thought I needed to get I need to get to the bottom of this. I needed to get some help, or it meant surgery.
mm,
So I did a bit of research online, as I do most things, and as we all do. And I chose you because of the positive reviews I read online. Obviously, you spoke with a lot of expertise in treating these types of conditions. I continue to read a lot of material about you and what you wrote personally, and I just really liked your vibe and the story you told. So I decided to reach out.
okay. And I'm very glad you did. Um, okay. And so, how did I help in the sense that what was different? You'd had this for a long time, you tried a lot of stuff. What was different? What was most enjoyable? Yeah.
Well, you helped me in a lot of ways. What I found most enjoyable was I really looked forward to our sessions. Your techniques are very different to what I've experienced before. I have to say, very off the beaten track, if you want. I mean, I've tried things like acupuncture and osteopathic manipulation and electromagnetic pulsing and these things would temporarily subside any pain that I was feeling. Um, I was I enjoyed and I was honestly very happily surprised at the techniques that you were using. They were so simple, using the tennis ball, and really being able to stretch each area of my wrist and arm. It was just very creative, and I really liked that. I also appreciated, your kind of holistic approach to things and the treatment. You weren't just addressing my physical symptoms. You were also checking in on me mentally and emotionally sometimes. So I really appreciated that.
Good. Good, good, good. Okay. So, how do you feel now?
Well, we've come to the end of our sessions. Well, the full string anyway, and I feel much better than I did before, significantly better. The pain has decreased significantly, and I'm back to doing things that I love and doing them with confidence. Like as we talked about the yoga positions and being able to sustain my weight on my wrist or using my shoulder. I feel more confident now getting into those things.
Great. Good to hear. Okay. And so just to end off, what would you say to someone who is like you doing their research online and who's maybe a bit on the fence, like, can I trust this lady? Does she actually know her shit? What would you say to someone who's thinking of working with me?
She definitely knows her shit. I would definitely recommend to anyone that's thinking about working with you, thinking about working with a physiotherapist or a neurokinetic therapist. But Jody, you're much more than that. Honestly, I just think you should just go with Jody therapies. Really, you have such an insightful mind, and you're not just knowledgeable about what's going on and the connections within the body. You're really compassionate about it, and I just want to thank you very much for all that you've done for me.
Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. I would blush. But thank you very much. I really, really appreciate it. It was a pleasure working with you, and I'm just super glad that you feel better.
I do. I really, really do. And I can't believe I've been missing out on all of this for over 10 years. It's just you're a miracle worker. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Ava. I appreciate it.